finally just went live. So being stressed about I finally got myself a new setup. Something more official rather than Lego Ben trick. Is this okay? Wait a minute, I can switch this around if I want to. I'm working on a piece of it's a Doom Eternal piece. So I managed to get the game. It's like 87 gigabytes, and well, I finally managed to beat it on the easiest difficulty though. But I'm going to start doing the drawing called the Final Sin, which is basically, again, spoilers, where you defeat the icon Sin. Giant big old demon. So we're going to start on the chest region. The center crest is here. I should turn off the RGB. Oh, strobe. No. Well, now holding it down turns it off. Yeah, that seems good enough. Let me move the camera a bit. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't have like an actual camera. I have my phone for now, but I think it's good. I kind of noticed that basically nobody shows up in like oh hey, you're not showing up. That's weird. Unless of course that's from the past live stream. Oh hey. Oh, me too. In school and stuff, and I've been Oh yeah, me too. I've also been procrastinating. Well, I've been stalling to do this because I'm trying to come up with new ideas. I want to stick too close to it, but then again, there's certain drawings that I cannot pass up live streaming. So I got myself a new setup. most of the background noises, that's actually the cats wander around in the dark. So how's your day been? Mine's been pretty good. I've been playing Terraria as of late, and finally managed to get the courage and the potions and the time to actually try and defeat the Master Mode of Moon Lord, which was really painful. After all, it was called Master Mode for a reason. Hmm. I'm just really proud of defeating him and getting the trophy that comes with it, the Moon Lord artifact, and I got the little trophy with it. The artifacts can have like it's like there's a beastery in the game, and they have like the entries for them, and they have like the little picture. That's basically the giant trophy that you get from them. I also got myself a new mount. It's a electric flying device, which propels me faster than the Vortex jetpack, which was pretty powerful on its own. Hold down to hover and goes really fast, like 82 miles per hour, I think. Which I also have a another master mode item, which is um a shrimp something. But it spawns like a Pigaron, which you would get from fighting Duke Fisheron. And when you dip it into water, well, even in like rain, it will go like to 80 miles per hour, which is pretty awesome. It's better than the space car mount. I've been playing the Labor of Love update, which is amazing. Yeah, it's you have things like the shimmer, which when you dip in certain items like gems, mana stars. Well, not gems. Well, gems do change to like another gem, but stars and mana stars and heart crystals and life fruit will give you like a better regeneration ability for them for each of those. Because mana stars increase your mana count, and heart crystals gives you max health increase, and um, the life fruit gives you five health, which will now improve my regeneration and mana regeneration. That's how my day been going. Got a lot of things done. Charter's been really fun as of late. I managed to even make the another Terra Spark boots, which is if yeah, it is a bit late for me too, but being a bit late is being a bit late at night is allows me to be up without do live stream without the other kids running around or fighting. Let me check my it's 11:32 for me. Luckily I have no school tomorrow. And school has been going pretty rough for me for lately. Well, I'm already screaming and yelling. Where in fact we're thinking about moving to a normal school instead of like special education, because like every day there's a room clear or the hallways aren't so safe. We're planning on maybe going to normal high schools. Nice. Got a day off as well. I'm thinking about it like it was actually my birthday on October the 3rd. We celebrated on October the 4th, and we I actually did take the day off of school that day. And there was actually this big old tread thing. What was it called? Like like Subways, right? No, not like Subway. The sandwich shop. I'm talking about like there's carts. There's carts and like we live in relatively near downtown Portland. We were able to drive there, and there's these what was it called? There's some sort of cart, and there was like it was like I want to I want to know the name, but I can't quite remember. But it was something that you would go up and down, like a ski lift, some type of thing, except like pill shaped and like comes in twos. And we also got to Powell's bookstore. I actually been reading the Silver Eyes, the Finds Phrase novel, and I'm actually getting closer to the Twisted ones, which honestly I am kind of intimidated by them. Not the animatronics themselves. I like those animatronics, but I remember my first time reading the Silver Eyes book, and I would sometimes like the first time I was so into it because it was a Finds Phrase book, and it's the closest thing I could get to Finds Phrase without actually playing the game. My dad took it away because I wasn't listening to him, and the next time I tried to do it, I've lost where I was, and I kept on going back and forth like, oh, was this it? No, 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 it's a bit further, and I lost the plot. The fourth time, I decided to take it nice and slow instead of finding where I was before. I need a drink. Yeah, they're mostly just patterns. I can do patterns. That's where I spend the day. Then we finish it off at night. We went to a place called the Old Spaghetti Factory. Building Freddy's statues. Yeah. Did you manage to finish one of them? You were working on Foxy the last time I remember. Oh, that's a bit too much lines. Thank you. This was something I've been doing since I was little. Yeah, thank you. My grandpa taught me a lot of tricks along the way through drawing, like how to use pencil shading, and he even gave me a mechanical pencil. It was a big fat one, but unfortunately the lead that I used was quite big, and we couldn't really find it. But it's a pretty nice pen, so that's all. And I still have it, although it is leadless. So much artistic things that my grandpa taught me, like how to carve pumpkins, for example. I'm not sure if I told you the story before, but he did taught me how to carve like pumpkins. Like instead of like carving into the eyes, you carve around the eyes. Um, yeah, mechanical pencils are quite nice. They are easier to use than pencils sometimes, especially when it comes to sharpening. Because every time I have to go do like this, try to pull out the lead in case the lead fails, because I do not want like the pencil lead to spray out onto the paper. It's annoying, but I'm able to take care of it. Just realized there's actually four fingers on the icon of sin, not five. Lots of red spots. Okay, I think the pistons. This is a mechanical mishaps. Yeah, pistons. You need to start thinking of pistons rather than lines. Yeah, that looks slightly better. Pistons. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that actually looks good. When I was little, I was at my friend's house when we found his little brother and his little sister's bike, so that's good. Oh, nice. I remember riding my on my bike. We actually do not live used to live here. We used to actually live at Addy Loop, and I was stashed in the woods. How did that go? Oh, it was lost. Oh, hmm. I actually used to ride my bike a lot. We actually we lived at Addy Loop Street before we moved. Well, not Addy Loop Street. It's just Addy Loop, and there was actually a bike park there. It was erected not too long ago. Well, when we actually moved, I remember it was actually Bill Hamilton Park next to the wildlife refuge. Um, what was the name? Stegerwald. I think it's Stegerwald. It was actually oh, hmm, okay. Well, there's you actually may have actually already heard of Stegerwald. Stegerwald was actually a wildlife refuge. Thanks to some idiot, they they lit a cigarette there and tossed it into a bunch into bushes. And that bush turned into a bushfire. Yeah, full on fire. Like I'm talking about, like it was a really dry summer that summer. It was really dry at that time, and the whole place was just ablaze. I remember that night so much. It was kind of scary. The only thing that kept the neighborhood from burning down was actually a um, a street. It's a highway. Yeah, it was a big fire. The whole thing burnt down. There was a bunch of firemen trying to keep the fire from like blowing over. It was it was kind of scary. I was really young. I think I was young. I think I was like 7. Again, I was old enough to actually would actually ride my bike at Eddie Loop, and I would continue like going out. And my family actually didn't know this, but I pretended I knew. There was actually a beach there called Cottonwood Beach, and I would go there without telling my parents because I do not really want them to know where I am. I do not. I do not know why I didn't tell them. But once I got there, I'll hide my bike in the woods, and so people do not take it because it's a very populated area, and it was summer there, so it was pretty warm there. I was always careful not to go into the water because my parents always fear that, and because water is quite dangerous. But I would actually go there, and I would turn my phone to airplane mode because I would still wear headphones. Like I have that type of disorder, and I would actually have it on airplane mode, and so I do not have to answer calls. Airplane mode is like stopping looking for not looking for Wi-Fi. It's like a battery saver, but on like steroids. You can keep your phone alive for quite a while, although you cannot access the internet. And my dad will actually go down to Cottonwood Beach even because he knew that I'm always there. And I would be building like a big sand castle, um, like it's enough to hold an adult. And I would actually teach kids how to build sandcastles. Like there's dry sand and there's wet sand, and there's sort of like a mush where you dig down and the sand gets all like becomes more liquidy than water than sand, which I would combine dry sand and wet sand to make a concrete type of thing, or at least concrete in the sand sense. And I was able to build big sand castles without using a bucket or even a shovel. It was pretty fun. And we actually gone there for a lot of times. Like I would always just like there's these me and my sister actually used to hang out there, and we would actually go into like deeper waters and just start rubbing our feet against. My friend was went to take the ticket one. And my friend wanted to ticket by the house next to you was struck by lightning down the house. Wait, what? And my friend want to ticket the house next to his was struck down. Ticket is that's his hometown. It took me a while. Like, is that a typo? No, ticket is a town. Ticket the house next to his struck the lightning went down the house when it was taken down. Oh, lightning struck him where his house used to be. Where the house used to be. Ah, God was able to interpret that. It's honestly kind of it's a bit weird but cool. I do remember our fair share of lightning storms. We actually have this cat, that's still alive. I do remember her from my childhood. I'm 16 now, and I think my oldest memory of her is like when I was 4. So she's like 12 or more. And she's pretty old. We used to have 2 old cats. Of course, they were younger back then. The other one was named Yoda. Unfortunately, he passed away from falling off the roof. Gordon, that's our other cat. Definitely scared about it. But back then, she used to be quite an adventurer. She went up while it was actually a thunderstorm. Me and my dad, I was a bit of a night owl. Hell, still am. And he woke me up, and we got Quidon down. And but we actually stayed up on the roof for quite a while because there was a big old thunderstorm happening out there. And we were watching it. It was really fun. Ah, oh, he was. Oh, oh, that makes sense. Okay, I need to search up the second form of Vicon Sin. Hang on. Hold on. Why am I looking through images where I can go to the Wikipedia, the fandom? No, maybe not. Hold on, where's the images? Okay, just muscles. I can do that. Okay, I'm back. Check all. Oh. Okay. So I have to go back and check out. Oh, great. My computer been having this thing. It's a problem. Is where my screen just suddenly turned green. I think like the red and blue elements are actually dying and causing just green. It's so annoying. It's a light green too, like a green screen. I have to turn off the PC and turn back on. On. I do have the ability to restore every all the Chrome tabs I have open. There we go. Okay, I'm back to it. Yep. Okay, sorry for that interruption. Had the the computer had another malfunction. A car crash happened and the street did not go over the stop sign. I think it's a car crash is a bit too harsh of a phrase for that. I think it's more like a car accident. The car crash is usually like something like drastic, like running into a tree, a little a little fence post with a sheet metal on it. I'm not sure if that's like too dangerous. Like when you, yeah, I think like the term is like a fender bender. Hang on, I'll go and look this up. Oh, car crash. Run into a stop sign. Okay, damage on hanging run. Let's consider a single vehicle accident. Okay, it's not a car accident. It's not a car crash. It's a T-bone incident. The truck was full. Okay, I'm not sure if that's that. No, that cannot be right. Really, a truck, a big old like a 2-ton truck off the road, but that must have been like caused from something. Okay, that's definitely a car crash. A T-bone is like running into a stop sign, knocking it over. T-bone incident. That is way more than a T-bone. That's just the truck was on its side. That's insane. That's one tough stop sign. Has your street been in a type of like accident, kind of like that? Because that. Oh, that makes sense. Sandy Train might want to try to jump it, head over the fence. bit of the car got hit. Bit of the car hit the signpost, the stop sign, and just flipped over the vehicle. It became unsteady from the stop sign. Funny enough, it's not. That's actually not the most odd story I ever heard. Hmm. Well, our town is a bit known for Bigfoot. At our old town, yeah. I honestly don't know why either. Well, our town is known for Bigfoot. Oh yeah, hands. Okay, so it isn't. So top parts are bent inwards. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's nice. All the evil, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, they send only onto them. Rip and tear until it is done. Yeah, I really love the. Yeah, that would definitely do it. A lot of drunk idiots. That would definitely do it. Well, we do have a bit of a weird story here at our house. One time there was this we were going down to like the Cottonwood Beach late at night. Because that was the time where we discovered. No, no, this is the second time we went down there, and there was a logging company there, right? And basically, what happened is it was late at night, and almost somebody's wait by Walmart, Subway, Safeway, and my school. Hmm. Well, we do have this lumber mill area, which would transport lumber to one place to another. And one night there was actually a deer there. Hmm. It was just weird, like just suddenly seeing a deer in a lumber area. There's also other stories about deer that I have. And one thing that people will actually enjoy. There's I actually remember one time where my grandpa has like it's a bit of a farm area, and next to it is like a chicken coop area, where there used to be chickens there, and until a raccoon killed them all. Raccoons, unlike most animals, will kill animals for fun. They're kind of like humans that way. But that's not the point. The point is, I remember like there's this fireplace area that the previous owners would use like to dumped out trash. And I would actually be picking them up just to collect them. And while I was doing it, I was just I was like 7 or 8 at the time, just sitting in the all the dirt, collecting like trash, like there's plates, giant bricks, glass, and that type of stuff. And just just like slowly and carefully, a deer walked right up in front of me, so close I can see in even every individual fur bit. I was like, hi. Me and my grandpa lives up in the mountains, and if you would encounter a lot of deer there. And there's this one deer that my grandpa managed to find. It was actually a very rare one. It's an albino deer. Albino means like it's unusually white. It's a birth defect, and unfortunately we're having problems with poachers. Luckily, law enforcement are dealing with them. That's always a plus. Albino deer are quite rare due to their skin color being unusual. Because most will not pass till maturity because white stands out in like that type of darker areas. And hunters usually hunt them for their pelts. So people want rare things. Okay, so now we got to the big bad. Let's start another area part. This is gonna be good. It's big old corrupted area, I think it was. Yeah, it was like tons of destroyed buildings with lava. Everything we want to see is there. Everything a sane person who lives there doesn't want to see. Okay, so there's these big buildings and giant tentacles. Kind of like like in Treya, there's actually there's the Crimson, which is actually been unfortunately worshipped as a deity a few years ago. Saw something 7 Oh God, what did you see that you don't want to see that you want to unsee? Oh wow. Okay. Yikes. I agree. I luckily never had anything happen there. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I need to grab myself some water. You wouldn't mind if I would have gone upstairs to get my downstairs to get myself some water. Yeah. I'm gonna go downstairs to grab myself some water. Sorry I had to leave. My voice was getting coarse from all that talking. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we're going to start more on the background now. Some giant tentacles. Not sure if that helped. Another Titan would be fitting here, but that's not. I'm not going to put another Titan in the background because there's actually walking fortresses mounted on Titans' backs. Yeah, I would too. That's just nasty. A kid shouldn't have to see that type of stuff. Giant big old grizzly bear. I would never want to see that type of stuff. Nope, no, no normal person would want to see that. Yeah, probably best to move on from the subject. Well, let's talk about very, very dead things like fossils. So recently, we have been digging a lot more, and we actually came up with a bit more of a bigger part of the fossil of the cow shark. Apparently, it died there. It was unfortunately it was only a baby, but cow sharks are I think like 11 feet bigger than a megalodon. The reason why is a cow shark is bigger than the megalodon, and the megalodon is like fantasized as like the biggest shark there is actually because the cow shark was actually found after the megalodon. It's pretty sad state of irony. Like you have this big old shark, like this is the biggest one we've ever seen, and then another bigger shark called was found after his name. Like, what do we do? Do we double down and just call it then just claim the cow shark as a bigger shark? Oh, we have things like called the whale shark. I'm pretty sure a cow shark will fit the name, and it does actually. It does actually. Cow shark is used as like a term for describing some big fat person or just like big fat thing. Cow shark wasn't anything but fat. It was big. I think like the megalodon was like 50 feet, 50 feet in diameter, but the cow shark was like 66. So it was pretty big, and there's actually very few cow sharks that have been found in Washougal on the west coast, and mine predates like over millions of years old, the tooth was in really good condition, like in such good condition I hadn't actually never. Oh, you're gone. Okay. Yeah. Well, it was actually the cow shark was I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the I actually never had any experience with finding big old fossils. The first time I experienced is that experienced a big old like legendary type of fossil instead of like a regular clam fossil. Was I thought, what's that? I'm gonna keep that because it was smooth looking. The Jolly Shark tooth was quite smooth, and I thought, it might be plastic, but I'll keep it anyways. Turns out, I was lucky to keep it with me. Otherwise, that would be a lost piece of history. Because because there because there was that we were actually fossil hunting like in the mountains region. It's it was pretty hot up there, and there was very little trees due to people like zoning that place for tree cutting. Well, it used to be quite shaded there. My grandpa will go actually will go metal hunting, which is a base. No, we call it treasure hunting. Which we will take the metal detector, right, and we'll go along the trails. And we actually once found a cow tin, one of those things you use to keep milk in. My grandpa then turn it into a part of the fountain, I think, or what? No, not part of the fountain. It was actually turned into a a garden area, like a pot, and there's his little lips out on the sides, and I cut out, and it was able to have like plants growing through that parts. It's quite beautiful. Still have it today. Yeah, you shouldn't talk about such morbid stories. Right now I have multiple cats. One named Snowflake, one named the President, and another one named Beatrice. And there's going on. After that, we have two chameleons named one named Leroy Jenkins, which is actually a joke about you know a person it's a he's not big of me he's a big meme. Screw this. Leroy Jenkins. Nature. Hmm. Chameleons are actually quite amazing. They actually can respond to their own names. The second one is her name is Lola. She's a bit more movement. Um, Unlike Leroy, she actually moves quite a lot, quite a bit, and she's actually more active than Leroy, and it's actually quite amazing to see her move. So slow and methodical, and I would spend each once a day. I would go to the area and then spray the plants with water. And we've been feeding the chameleons, bighorn caterpillars. They are, right now they're being bred. We also have two guinea pigs. I forgot their names. Also have fish and two corgis. One named Capri Pot, one named Joey. Boy and a girl. And also, I think he's still alive. Actually, yeah, he is still alive. His name is Philip, which is actually I named him that way because it was a normal name. I'm like, and it's not so generic like my sister would name her fish like Bob or some of those type of like really not really suitable names. It became so common that they become very I don't know how to describe it, like plain maybe, just common. I decided to name mine Philip. I became attached to that name, and Philip is a yellow Apocosmus, which is a feeder fish that eats on like bacteria and algae. Um, well, a fun fact about fish, they actually have no pain receptors. My grandpa actually learned about that when he hated harming animals. Well, except into one animal. We'll get to that later. But he was so afraid of harm causing the fish undue pain, that he had to start researching about it. Apparently, he did not have a pain receptor. But what animal my grandpa do love seeing suffer is yellow jacket wasps. Yellow jackets are nasty, nasty creatures. They will sting multiple times. They're unnecessarily aggressive. Like my grandpa and my grandma loves to feed the hummingbirds, which I also in turn do. But they hate yellow jackets because they will harass the hummingbirds because they can detect movement. The yellow jackets can. They will try to attack the hummingbirds. But hummingbirds really do not mind. If it's necessary, they'll just impale them. They do have the long beaks. I need to show my pencil. Mm. Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's just hit 12:23. I say we have to stop this at 12:30. So about like 7 minutes to go. Okay. Actually, I think we're close to being finished. Let's first start shading. There you go. My my mom is for some reason afraid of hummingbirds. I find them really cute. So so I would like they have this hummingbird filters, no, not filters, feeding stations, which is basically just sugar water and fake red flour. And the cool thing about hummingbirds is that if you hold still, like really still, do not make a sound, and wrap your fingers around the handles where hummingbirds land and to drink from the sugar water, and they'll just land right on you. It's the weirdest feeling. Like like you know how it feels when you lose your feelings and your hand goes numb. That type of tingling sensation. The feet are so light that feels like your hands just fell asleep. It was quite amazing. No, that's my sister. I think once we finish with the background, I'm going to work on the other miniature characters that surround him. and on like off camera, so it doesn't like stretch on forever. Actually, I might have to end the stream early. The house is starting to come awake again. I'll get this bit done. I think that's where we should cut it off. Have a great night. And we are off. Oh, and that's a wrap.